So here's another thing that I think is unfair about COVID. So in Spain, I heard in the news, and there's fake news and all that stuff. Not everything is 100% accurate. So I heard that nightclubs are allowing dancing again. Of course, if you're outdoors, and I'm guessing because if it's outdoors, then you wouldn't have to be wearing a mask. So they allow that, but then concerts, we have to be sitting down like if it's the fucking opera. Sitting down, relaxed and all that stuff, relaxed in quote unquote, and with the face mask. So, there's no moshing, there's no jumping up and down, um, none of that good stuff. So I asked myself, how is that fair? You don't allow moshing, but you allow dancing. There's more people that like to go out dancing at nightclubs and all that stuff than people who like to mosh and uh, crowd surf and whatnot. Oh yeah, no anti-vax people. No, I can understand the people who say about the health and all that stuff. They're like, hey, my doctor told me I shouldn't take the vaccine just yet. Or, people that are like, hey, I read the side effects and all that stuff, so I'm not going to take it yet. So, those people, good for them. Not good for them, but understandable and all that stuff. Let's leave them alone. They'll take the vaccine when they're ready, or they'll just wait until it's safe to be out and about. But those conspiracy theorists, annoying as fuck, man. Hey, you want to be, having your fun limited. You like complaining every day about the COVID variants and all that stuff. Why are you being all like, oh, they're going to inject a chip into us, and we're going to be magnetic, and that stuff. By the way, I tried that on a friend, and the spoon didn't stick, so he's not magnetic or anything. So those people, shut the fuck up, really, really, man. So look, if you're concerned about health and all that stuff, then okay, don't take the vaccine or just wait until it's safe to do so. But yeah, conspiracy theorists, just shut up, leave everyone alone. If they want to take the vaccine, let them. And some people, they don't give a shit. They just want to be given the right to travel and all that stuff. And also, let's talk about those COVID Karens. People, women. I don't know if Karen is a term for both men and women. I don't know, but yeah, those people that go on a tirade to someone because they're not wearing a mask or whatever. So I'm like, if you go up to them, ranting on them about not wearing a mask or whatever, um, you're going to be, endangering yourself because the face mask, they don't work 100%. So, you're going to be risking it. And also, while you're spewing out your rants to that person, you're also risking the health of other people who are passing by. So, you know, Don't be doing that shit. Yeah, and also to the people who complain to others like, hey, oh, why you have to travel if there's a pandemic and all that. Um, so what I have to say to that is, it's called life. We're all going to you know how do I say it? I don't want to have it sounding depressing. We're all going to meet our demise, and there's no second chance or resurrection or any of that other stuff. We're only alive once, so that's why that person wants to travel, because maybe they won't get another chance to go to where they always wanted to go. Maybe they're not going to have a chance to see their family members again. Let's say there's this man who has parents who are really old, mid 80s or whatever, and his mother or father is very sick. Let them visit, because sooner or later um, the mother or the father is going to pass, and they're not going to be able to see them anymore. And I could say the same about funerals. Let them say goodbye to their loved one. And also in funerals, come on, really, let's be honest. It's less likely that someone is going to, be sick because they attended a funeral. In funerals, it's mostly quiet. There's less people talking. There's no fun and games or any of that stuff. People are, sitting down, calm, listening to the eulogies and all that stuff, and watching as the coffin is going underground. And also the hypocrisy. When there's a protest, because of something leftist or something that is kind of stupid for people to protest about, they don't mention that they weren't wearing a face mask or any of that stuff. All of a sudden, COVID is non-existent. And I'm talking, of course, about the Black Lives Matter protest. That thing in Spain where they protested a rapper getting arrested because of something he said. So those protests, they report on it, but they don't mention COVID or anything. But then when people are having fun and all that stuff, oh yeah, now that's where COVID all of a sudden exists again. And last but not least, I'm thinking to myself, why don't they ever shift the blame on borders? All the illegals that are coming through the countries. So in Spain, lots of people from Morocco were coming in. They didn't mention COVID. U.S. Well, there's the wall, but yeah, uh, people could still come illegally from Canada. So there they don't mention COVID. Then there's that tragic thing that happened in Afghanistan, which, yeah, it's a tragedy and all that, but there, no COVID or anything. And I'm not saying that those Afghan people are going to spread COVID because who knows, maybe there wasn't any COVID in Afghanistan, but I'm just saying maybe someone who volunteered to take care of the refugees, one of those who are taking care of the refugees from Afghanistan, they could be giving COVID to those refugees, and then then more people are getting sick and all that stuff. So yeah, the Afghanistan thing, all of a sudden no more COVID. Yeah, that's a different story, and I digress. But yeah, the point is that with people who are coming in illegally, all of a sudden COVID doesn't exist. And yeah, all this happens because of the countries that are like, hey, let's be more diverse, let's bring diversity, let's be more inclusive and all that stuff. Thanks to those countries, people are, coming in illegally, and that's why there's more people getting sick and all that stuff. But meanwhile, Australia, Austria, and Russia, since they closed their borders early, uh, they didn't have any lockdown. They didn't have to quarantine and all that stuff. And they have concerts, festivals, and all that good stuff. Why? Because they closed their borders. Closed their borders. Yeah, sorry. Um, so yeah, Austria had that Alcatraz festival. I don't remember the name of the other one, but yeah, and everyone was without a face mask, really close and moshing. I'm assuming, and it was all thanks to that. No borders being opened or anything. Yeah. So that's the end of my rant. See you guys later, and fuck you to those trolls in the comment section. I had one in my last video about Mike Howe and Joey Jordison that he was saying, "Oh, we're all gonna die anyway." So yeah, fuck you to the trolls, man.